Sweden continues to be a wonderful place to live in 2025. Stable, socially mindful, and highly developed. Whether you're moving for work, study, or just a fresh start, the quality of life here is hard to beat. Clean environment, reliable infrastructure, and low crime make it appealing to many. Here are 5 top Swedish cities to consider now, along with realistic costs and a more heartfelt take on what life is truly like. 1. Stockholm. Stockholm is still the heart of Sweden, the political, cultural, and economic center. With about 1.7 million people, it's a vibrant city full of energy and opportunity. Average salary, around 38,000 SEK per month before tax, according to Profi. Rent for one bedroom in city center, about 14,800 SEK per month, according to Numbeo. Cost of living, single, roughly $2,846 per month, including rent, or $1,496 without rent per living cost index. Why is Stockholm still special in 2025? It's not just about the money. Living here means being part of a creative, diverse society with deep traditions and modern innovation. Yes, rent is high and you need to budget carefully, but for many it's worth it to be in the heart of Swedish life and culture. 2. Malmo. Located down south and very close to Copenhagen, Malmo is more relaxed than Stockholm, but still full of life. The city is very multicultural. Almost half its residents are immigrants from a wide variety of backgrounds. Cost of living, according to Wise, living expenses, excluding rent, are slightly lower here compared to Stockholm. Salary reality, while detailed average salaries for Malmo in 2025 are less frequently broken out, generally wages are somewhat lower than in Stockholm, but the trade-off is in lower everyday costs and a more laid-back lifestyle. Why people love Malmo in 2025? Malmo is perfect if you want the benefits of a Swedish city, but prefer a more intimate, community-driven atmosphere. The proximity to Denmark is a big plus. Work, travel, and new experiences are all very accessible. 3. Gothenburg, or Göteborg. Gothenburg remains one of Sweden's most attractive cities to live in and work in. It's the second largest city and has strong industrial roots. For example, Volvo has major operations here. Cost and salary. According to Wise, the cost of living index and rent index for Gothenburg are noticeably lower than in Stockholm. According to the Business Region Gothenburg report for 2025, Gothenburg is pushing forward in sustainable development and innovation. The real deal for Gothenburg. It's a city with a heart, green spaces, a strong community, and a slower pace than Stockholm. Work opportunities in engineering, sustainability, and tech are growing, making it a solid pick for both career and quality of life. 4. Uppsala. Uppsala is a classic university city, full of students, history, and intellectual energy. Located not far north of Stockholm, it's quieter, but still very well connected. Salary context, while specific 2025 Uppsala averages are harder to pin down, national averages, around 38,000 SEK per month, can serve as a reasonable reference. Living costs, although Uppsala is less expensive than Stockholm, costs for housing and daily life are still non-trivial, especially for students and young professionals who want to stay near the city center. What makes Uppsala special today? If you're drawn to academia, research, or just a more peaceful Scandinavian life, Uppsala is deeply fulfilling. There's a sense of tradition, but also innovation. The community feels supportive and the pace is sustainable. 5. Lund. Lund is smaller than the others, but punches well above its weight in terms of quality of life in academia. University. Lund University remains one of the most prestigious in Scandinavia, a huge draw for students and researchers. Cost of living, more affordable than Stockholm or Gothenburg, especially for housing. According to Profi, renting and daily life in smaller cities like Lund is noticeably cheaper. Salary possibility, while salaries may not be as high in big metro centers, if you're working in academia or tech, you can find good roles. Your purchasing power can go further because of relatively lower rent. What makes Lund feel genuine in 2025? It's a city that feels like home without being small town. There's intellectual energy and the community is inclusive. If you want to balance your career with a calm, thoughtful lifestyle, Lund is a gem. Final thoughts, 2025 reality check. Sweden is still expensive, especially in big cities. Rent and living costs have gone up, but so have salaries for many skilled workers. Quality of life is the real currency. Yes, money matters, but in Sweden, people often value work-life balance, community, and long-term stability more than just a big paycheck. Budget wisely. If you're planning to move, target a job offer that gives you at least 35,000 to 45,000 SEK gross per month, depending on city and your lifestyle. Many expats on Reddit who make around 45,000 SEK per month say it's enough to live decently with some savings. 45K is enough. I've been saving 20K monthly. Be realistic. Queues for housing. Rental markets, especially in big cities, remain tight. You may need to consider second-hand contracts, shared flats, or living a little further out.